First, you want to boil your eggs for 7 minutes, and then after 7 minutes, you come in and you just lightly crack them all over and let that water get up under the skin so that way they'll peel easy. And then after you do that, you boil them for 5 more minutes and then run cold water over them and start peeling them after they get cold. Here's a nice little topping. I had some like these that were crumbled left over, so you just take that, crunch, get them a little crunchy too. Then make that a topping. They're real good like that. Okay, I got a few of them peeled, and they didn't peel as nice as I thought. So you know, figure that out on your own. And then while doing that, I started thinking about how I was probably just like, I have a food addiction. And I had a good time eating Thanksgiving today at a church, but like I'm kind of lonely and my family doesn't get together like they used to on Thanksgiving. And so then I go to food. That's like my addiction. So that's, and it is what it is. And I probably need to talk to my therapist, and I'm going to do that maybe tomorrow, but I'll be all right. Okay, so you get them eggs peeled. A little bit on your lips there. Like these other motherfuckers that don't show you. Like, look, this is what this shit's all about. This is a mess. This is a mess. Still haven't picked those up. This is a mess, okay? But anyway, here's your main ingredients. Mayonnaise, mustard, and vinegar, which I have an abundance of. Because you can also put that on your clothes before you hand wash them in the sink. Now you just need a couple dashes of that vinegar. I just took the cap and put like 2 of those in there. And then mayonnaise and mustard to taste. And when I made these, and I learned to make these by my ex-wife, who like won't even hardly talk to me now. And that's a sad situation because I don't get to talk to my son. He's nonverbal, and that makes me sad too. And then you want to use more mayonnaise than mustard. The mayonnaise is like the main ingredient, you know. Okay, so I got all that stuff mixed up, and I tell you what, this stuff that goes in them, it tastes good. It is good. I did good. Luckily, you know, I might be a little bit sad, and I've been through quite a bit of stuff, but I have God in my life, and Jesus literally healed my broken heart. Now I feel like I'm a Jew, but one day I asked Jesus over and over and over, and I had been fasting from stuff. I asked him to come in and heal my broken heart, and he literally did it. And but it didn't come without many, 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 many years of work beforehand. And it was just like another thing that he was letting me know. And it made me stand on solid rock. He took every single thing away but him until I was standing on solid rock years later and realized it. That he was always with me. I got these done and they look great, except those little 2 over there, but we ain't gonna diss them either. I prefer black pepper on mine. Some people like paprika, but this is probably pretty good too, and I'm gonna try that on. We'll put that on these little testers over here, some little bit of Old Bay. Put that on them. And then I saw this from when I used to work in Las Vegas. This restaurant would do this, and they would put bacon, which I don't really eat pork anymore, and then some of these like chips on them, these little tortilla chips, you know. But I'm not gonna ruin the ones that I eat with that. But you know how some people like to be fancy, but I'm an old black pepper. My little meal that I got from the church, that St. John's Orthodox, and this man, he feeds hundreds of people, you know, every year, and he's been dead a long time, but he left all his money to do that. And so it's just a really nice thing that they do in my community.